Oh my God. On Wednesdays we wear pink. I'm wearing pink.
You are wearing pink and fetch.
Wait, so am I Amanda Seyfried?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely.
You're Regina
Whoa,
George
I
then?
wanna be-
I'm
I feel
Gretchen.
like-
Am I Regina?
No, I
George?
feel
I
like you're Regina George.
I'm Regina George.
I'm Gretchen.
You're
I got the
Gretchen.
But I
secrets.
want to be Gretchen.
Oh my God. Is Marco
No,
Lindsay
No, you're
Lohan?
Karen, babe. And
You're
you are
definitely-
Lindsay Lohan.
Okay, either way, you're
So
Karen.
intense.
She's Gretchen. I'm Regina.
I'm Lindsay Lohan.
Fuck that.
Or I'm
I'm
Tina
Lindsay
Fey.
I'm not gonna
Lohan.
tell you what
I'm
I
Tina
am
Fey.
and who I'm not.
Well, we decided.
Evan's too shy. Wait, what? What did she say?
She likes to
I
say
said rakata.
She's been saying rakata.
I know that's your word of the day.
Yeah.
Maybe the week. I
Rakata.
don't know.
It's the Boricua in you. Wait, you are Puerto Rican, right?
I'm a
I
little
just
bit of a
wanted to
lot, but
confirm
yeah.
that.
Nestor's
because-
new here.
Nestor's
Oh,
new-
yeah.
yeah, we talked about it in the whole episode.
Literally.
I was like, I feel
This is the
multicultural.
hairstyle that my friend, aka my coworker, says that I look like a bitch.
No.
He's like, no, he's not. Not that I look like a bitch. He's like, I feel like with that hairstyle, you look like you feel like you look like you think you're better than us.
Can I say?
wait, what kind of friends are
Can
you?
we all say
God.
and like round of applause for Nestor's new haircut?
Yes.
He looks amazing. 10 out of 10.
I
Stop it.
love
I'm
it.
I am a fan.
I want to just squeeze you.
No, you look so handsome. You look adorable.
Thank
You.
you.
look clean cut. You look put together. You don't look like Anuel.
Hey,
think
we
you
did
look-
say that we were gonna let that go in the.
Yeah,
the past,
we
right?
did, and you did. Look at you. It's already the
yeah.
first week of February when this is coming out.
You
and
glued
you,
up.
You
Glued up.
glued up.
glued up. You glued up, boo.
You glued up.
Your face is glowing. We're gonna talk about
Yeah,
that
you
later,
look
though.
like really happy.
You look great.
Which is why we're going to talk
the
about
hyalur-
you today.
That's the hyaluronic
yeah,
acid.
you are the topic of conversation.
You are.
No, no,
Everybody's
no.
talking about you.
Everybody's
boo.
talking about the brow,
The streets
bro.
are calling for you.
He's
Stop
the
it,
comb
guys.
over bro
Stop
now.
it.
The come over, bro.
Comb over cunt.
Come over, cunt.
I'm feeling myself.
Yes,
He is.
maybe you should do the affirmation first.
No,
Yes,
actually
affirm
today
us.
I'm actually not ready. And last week I said it first.
Damn, he's not ready, guys.
wasn't
I can
it?
go first if we need to go first.
I'm not
Go ahead,
glowing that
girl.
much, guys.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wait, we didn't introduce ourselves. We a mess.
Oh, I'm Paulina,
I'm Tati.
I'm Nestor.
and producer Marco's here.
Yeah.
Yes. So, okay, I guess I'll go first. Affirmations.
Yeah.
We're gonna affirm. So I'll start before we get into all about Nestor. You've
No.
got some like really cool things going on for yourself
my
right
God,
now.
stop it. Come on,
and
let's
you
go.
also glued up, so you look amazing. My affirmation today, I think it would be just like, and we might have said something along these lines before, but of just kind of like in a sense of like letting go, letting God type thing, and just like being like when you're feeling underprepared about something, kind of like being okay with that. Because I think with this whole parenting thing, like right now, I'm just like my head's in my ass for 100 different reasons, like literally. But I think I'm like getting nervous. We're at month 7. You guys asked me today, like, where are you at in your pregnancy? And like month 7 is there's still time left, but it's like not a lot of time left. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm really trying to practice kind of just managing my time, but also I'm trying to practice knowing that like it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Like we are going to get things ready. We're gonna try to be as prepared as we can be. But I think what I've learned is like I will never be prepared for this. Unfortunately, like I could be as prepared as I can be, of course, with certain things, right?
Yeah.
Having certain things, I don't know, trying certain things, having a schedule, whatever. But I'm gonna be in for a treat. I think in the next 2 months when she arrives in this world. So I think I'm kind of like there, just letting go, letting God. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to you, mother.
Thank you. I am mother. Bitch, I'm a mother. No drama. I want that T-shirt made. I'm gonna make those shirts.
Drama's always gonna be around. I'm sorry. but-
No drama. Did you ever see that TikTok?
No.
Bitch, I'm a mother. No drama.
I think
haven't
I
seen
only
that.
know the mother part. I don't know the rest.
You guys are
I'm not that hip.
Honestly,
No, I
where-
haven't
Where
heard
have you
that.
been?
But
Not on
always
TikTok.
send the TikToks to me because sometimes
I'm not on TikTok.
very
I
out of
deleted the app a long time ago.
Wait,
No, I'm on
really?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Why?
One, I ran out of storage. And 2, I just feel like I would go down the rabbit hole. And you know me, I like to be productive. And that just kept me in this rabbit hole of scrolling at night when I needed to get some sleep.
I don't ever have that problem with TikTok.
No.
No, probably Instagram, but it gives me ideas for business. So
That makes sense.
I love it. I'm always on TikTok at night. I go to sleep to it. I'm bad.
You go to sleep to TikTok?
Yeah, like I'll scroll
Scrolling.
Until you
and then
fall
until I knock out. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
I
don't do that.
know. It's yeah. I have a problem. I own it. Who's next for affirmation?
You want me to go or you want to
You
go?
go.
Okay. Mine's, I feel like you said, you've kind of touched on yours before. I feel like I've touched on mine before as well. And it's this idea of like enjoying the ride when you're not in control.
Yeah.
Like being okay with not having to control everything in your life. And like right now, I'm in a position where there's some things like I want to control and I literally can't. Like thinking timeline wise, like my progression with like work, school, stuff like that. And it's like I could only do my part. Everything else, I just gotta like sit back
Yeah.
and just let things happen until it's ready to move forward. So
yeah.
I think that's just it for me. Because I'm like a control freak.
Yeah, same.
So I'm learning to just chill out. Let shit happen. Let things go the way it's supposed to go.
I'm proud of you. That's not easy.
It's not.
No.
My
Esther?
affirmation, I guess, would be it's gonna be okay. So
Aw.
I had gone on to New York. I think I talked about it
Yeah.
in the last episode. But on my way to New York, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're fine.
On my way to New York, I had a nightmare, and in my nightmare, my mom just gave us like my mom's in Mexico, guys. For those that may not know, but my mom's in Mexico, waiting for her to get her papers,
Oh yeah.
and so she in this dream or nightmare or whatever, she gave us all like letters, like long letters, and I started overthinking like, does this mean my mom's gonna take a little bit longer? Like, you know, like what does this dream mean, you know? Because we can overthink stuff, you know. And I was telling my grandma, she's like, it just means that you probably miss her a lot, you know, and so it's been on your mind, and so it's gonna keep like you're subconsciously you're gonna overthink it, you know what I mean? And so
For sure.
yeah, so I just got that, you know, in my spirit saying like it's gonna be okay, you know, it's gonna be okay. Don't overthink it, you know, and just stay consistent with what you're doing in your personal life, you know. So yeah,
Speaking of your personal life,
Yeah.
here we go.
diving right in.
So, for those of you who have been here for a while, you may have heard that Nestor kind of took the sober route.
Yeah.
How long have you gone without drinking so far?
It's gonna be 4 months, so it's like 3 months and a couple weeks.
Okay. So, like, dry January is a thing. Many people are doing it because they want like a reset. They want to come into the new year feeling good, but you're beyond dry
Yeah,
January.
yeah.
So, like, one, what made you like go into this cleanse and stop drinking? And like, what difference do you feel in your body, internally, physically, mentally, emotionally? Like, can you talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit?
definitely. So what made me go into like just not drinking is because I've noticed that when I'm drinking, like yeah, I'm fun, and a lot of people want to go out with me while I'm drinking and I'm acting a fool, because it's fun, you know, it's just fun. But I noticed that in me being so drunk, I get so out of character, you know, and so while I'm out, I see a lot of people that are doing like a lot of cool things like in the scene, and kind of like for me, these people like kind of pave make the way for like culture here in Chicago. You know, these are people that are out in the scene creating cool things, and so I feel like there's times where like I would be so drunk that I would look so stupid, you know what I mean? And so and then just health wise, you know, I like I mentioned in one of the episodes, like this is my first time getting like in my 30 plus years, getting like an official doctor, you know, and so I was just so out of shape, so like my health was like not at its best, and so I just wanted to kind of pinpoint down like the things that were that can possibly be hurting my health, you know. And so right away I'm like, you know, alcohol you know, dehydrates you.
Right.
It makes you old. I looked in the mirror one day and I'm like, oh my God, I look so old. I think it's because of the alcohol. And so I just wanted to just, you know, pinpoint down like what was messing up my health, you know. And so that's mainly some of the reasons. And then the last reason is the purpose. You know, I feel like what alcohol does is it just slows us down. You know, it slows you down, and I don't know if you guys ever get like those thoughts like randomly throughout, you know, your days where like you feel like you're not doing enough, you know, and or you feel like you're just like wasting away, you know. And so
Yeah.
like I look at time being so precious. So for me, it's like, am I not doing all these things that I know I'm supposed to be doing?
Because you're hungover.
Because I'm hungover, because I'm drunk, because I don't feel good, because
Yeah.
I'm prioritizing wasting a lot of money on alcohol, you know. And so it's just, that was like one of the
For sure.
reasons.
So about 4 months later, how do you feel? You said you went to the doctor, you were like unhealthy, you felt old, overweight. How do you feel now?
Yeah, so what was the last part?
Just like, how do you feel? Do you feel a change
Yeah,
in your
definitely.
health?
I feel
and
like-
how?
I've been able to work on a lot of projects that I wanted to work on. I recently started this thing like on my side time. I go help with my brother with so my brother's huge into vintage, and so he goes on these big conventions where like he's very well known, you know. I didn't think it was that big until I got into this. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like it's a whole vibe. It's like hundreds and thousands of people going to these events.
Yeah.
And so I do hair, but not only am I able to focus on a lot of things that have to do with the hair world, but now like I want to tap into that, you know, that scene too. And so I started a new page because I want to start selling vintage too. So
I love that.
That's gonna be my little side gig. And so
Period.
that, and then just being able to like spend more time with my family, which I wasn't because I was prioritizing the nightlife.
Right.
And so I'm able to do that. I had a conversation with my clients that I feel like when you come and see the Bra Bro too, like you wanna have a whole experience, you know. Like there's so many people doing hair, so many people doing eyebrows, so many people, you know. And so like what differentiates you from these people, you know? And it's like you go there because of the vibe, you go there because of the experience, you go there because it's a whole thing, you know. And so I was talking to one of my clients, like I wasn't giving that to my clients, you know what I'm saying? And I felt so bad because that's originally the reason why I started. I went from like 0 clients 5 years ago to now having a pretty good clientele, and a type of clientele that some of my friends tell me that takes years to build.
Yeah.
Especially in such a competitive like you know, industry.
Yeah.
For sure. I was gonna say, I think Tati agrees with me, and so does Marco. Like, I feel like you not are like even like a different person. I'm not gonna put that out there because you're still Nestor.
Yeah.
But I feel like your energy has shifted, if that makes sense. Something
You're
about your
literally
aura.
glowing.
I was love looking at him,
Literally.
and I was like staring, and I just see like
Yeah.
a glow in you. Like your skin looks amazing.
Skin looks
Yeah.
great.
Hair-
I love the hair. Like
But I know the hair
I'm so
too.
sold on this new haircut.
And
for you.
like just body yada yada, I feel
Yeah.
like you even look healthier.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say skinnier because you
Yeah.
look thinner, but like I know that people don't like to hear that sometimes. Like you
Yeah.
look healthier to me,
Yeah.
and I think we can all attest to that. I just feel like you're more, like you're more alert. You're more on your
sure.
shit, and I love this for you.
Yeah, I do love
do you
that.
feel like being sober though? Do you think it's clashed with parts of your life, whether it's going out, being social?
I think it did at first, like the first week or two. It's like a mind thing.
yeah.
It's like it's completely like a mind thing where like you start overthinking stuff, or you start looking at yourself as like, no, this is part of who I am. And it's like you can still be that and it still have like this, like still be yourself, you know. Like last week after going to another show that I went with my brother, so we left Friday and we got back Thursday night and got back on Sunday morning. And so then I knocked out, and then I woke up, and I told my roommate, I'm like, I want to go dancing. Like, I want to go dancing. I want to go to
That's right. You went to Cubby Bear, right?
No, I didn't go to Cubby Bear this week. I went to Charlie's. I'm like, I want to go with the gays. I want to go dance. And usually when I would go to that scene, you know, like I would want to go like all fucked up so I could be like, I could feel like I'm a bad bitch. But it's like, does alcohol really make you into a badder bitch or like a cooler person or whatever? Like, it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, like when I got there, like I felt like I got greeted by one of the managers, and like I felt so like even better. Like I got greeted better, you know. And I feel like sometimes when I was drunk,
You feel like they respect you more?
yeah, they do,
Yeah.
because when you're drunk, it's a hit or miss.
You could be
Like,
messy.
People respect you because of what you do, but do they really respect you if who you are doesn't match that? You know what I mean? And so like this past week that I walked in, it was like a couple of months that I hadn't gone into the scene like that, to the gay scene. And when I was there, the manager like greeted me with so much respect. And I just felt like
Proud?
proud of myself. And
Yeah.
I felt like more like the question that you asked, like I didn't have to be somebody else or be intoxicated to feel like a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like
Totally.
and so yeah.
I'm kind of curious to hear a little bit about you because you're also sober for
I
an
know,
obvious
right.
reason. So, I mean, you both technically have been sober, you for 7 months.
That's true.
But you're sober because you're pregnant.
Yeah.
So, like, how, besides the obvious lifestyle change, do you feel like people feel differently about you because you can't partake in certain things anymore? Do you notice that shift? How do you feel?
Yeah, it's interesting because like I guess like because of like the additional hormones and all that, like I don't feel the glow up as much. But I know what I'm doing is different. My body is doing different things right now. But if I just like was like Nestor Ray and I just didn't drink for 7 months, like I probably was sitting here too, looking bomb, with clear skin, nice hair. Like you know what I mean? I think for me it's a little different right now because I have a lot going on in my body, but it definitely, I think, does affect like your social life because everyone around you is ordering cocktails or whatever. And like, low key, I want a cocktail, but I can't have a cocktail. But I'm kind of getting to the mocktail life. I'm kind of feeling it a little
Yeah.
bit, although it's all sugar, I'm sure. But I'm kind of feeling it. It's really
Yeah.
interesting. And it's actually crazy too because I've been reading a lot, but like, they say that Gen Z is going to destroy the liquor industry, which is so nuts to me. Like they're not drinking the way that when we would all go out back in the day and get hammered at like 21, 22 years old, which like that's what we're supposed to do at 22 years old. Like,
yeah.
like we were lit off our asses. And I guess they're like not about that life. So it's so interesting. Like I always think liquor is going to be a thing. It's always going to be around, and spirits and liquor and all of that. But it's just so interesting because I think sobriety is such a move right now. Like,
Love that move.
With the fitness, right? With the
yes, just with the,
Maybe social media plays a role with these influencers and like
it might
the healthy lifestyle, like girls who run, and that's like the cool thing to do. Love that for y'all.
right. Oh God, I wish.
Can't relate, but maybe also like social media has more of an influence, and like these people who are promoting a positive, healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
I could only think that could be something.
Like we are not our parents' generation. I think a lot of us come from like, I'm not gonna say all our parents are heavy drinkers, but like I think we come from a more normalized culture, society, where like, you know, growing up, like our parents, like I don't know about you guys, but like my parents wouldn't have like cocktails. Like they would just be like chugging beers, like my dad, right, my stepdad, or like my mom was like drinking a lot of wine, you know, and it's like they would get like blackout. It was so weird, and obviously it's like, okay, this is a problem, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then my stepdad, he was an alcoholic, so it just hits different. Like even when you're like little, and I tell this to my husband a lot too. It's like our parents, our kid is gonna be so raised differently. Like there's not gonna be like a drunk parent at home, like I don't know, like terrorizing the family, right? Or being aggressive or being verbally aggressive or abusive. Like it's just so wild to me to know that like my kids and I have a whole different life because it's like not where we're at. Like we're not like heavy drinkers, we're not binge drinkers, whatever the word is. Like we don't have, you know, we don't suffer from alcoholism, you know? So it's like very interesting to see that dynamic of how things are gonna be different. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what my kid's gonna see.
Yeah.
For sure.
But also I think it's good that for me, like one of the things that also noticed is that I don't look at alcohol as a price, you know. And a lot of people say, you know, you hear a lot of people say,
Yeah.
oh, I'm drinking because I deserve this,
Right.
you know. And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Or let's
It's-
get drinks after this. Like I need
Yeah,
a
like
drink.
I need a drink
like
to de-stress.
To me, it's
Right.
like that didn't
that
sit
concept.
well to me. Like as I've been sober, like I feel like it's not a prize. Like a prize is like having the life that you actually want. And so I think for you, like you wanted to have a kid, and I think that's your price. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. I feel like no alcohol isn't a bad thing. You know, like
No, I don't think so either. And I'll never let anyone make me feel or anyone around me who's sober feel
Guilty.
Right, guilty, like they need to partake in that
Yeah.
because I truly don't think that you have to. I don't really smoke weed. Like it's not really my thing. I always feel really paranoid by it for some reason. Gummies are okay, but like I'm not like a weed girl. This is all pre-pregnancy, by the way, not current. Not current.
I hear it's actually good benefits. Well,
I-
like doing
During pregnancy?
like smoking weed supposedly.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't play that game because I don't
Yeah.
play games.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not
She don't want to
pregnant.
F
I'm
around
not-
and find out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I've read some stuff too. But like to me, it's like I'll never feel guilty if I don't want to. You can invite me out right now for fucking tacos, like, and I don't want to go. I'm not gonna feel guilty. One
Yeah.
thing about me that I left behind in 2023 is people giving me the energy, not even the energy, the rights to make me feel guilty. Like side story, but like I had someone message me 2 times in a row. She was like asking to hang out with me, but like 2 times in a row, if you look at the thread, like guilted me. And like it was the weirdest thing. Like the first time it was like guilting me about something, right? And then being like blah blah blah. But like it's in the past, like, you know, don't worry about it. I ignored that.
Like nobody's.
I ignored it.
Like,
and
what
then
the fuck? Like you're trying to make me feel bad about.
something that I said in
Having
the
a
past
choice?
that we
About having
talked
a
about. And then another message came like the next day, and then she was trying to make plans with me to do something, right? And then she was like, "Remember last year we were gonna go do that, but you know, you failed us with your electric car."
Oh.
And I literally responded. I was like, "Are
Ew.
you trying to guilt me or make plans with me?" And I started responding, and I was like, "Because I'm like, unless you're my daughter, this guilt thing will never work. Like that's probably the only person on this planet that will ever make me feel guilty. Which like I don't want to give her that much power, but she'll have that power.
Yeah, naturally.
She'll have that power naturally." I was like, unless you're my daughter, like you're not gonna like that's the only person that has power over me to make me feel guilty. And she quickly apologized, which was very kind. But I was just like, I'm not gonna feel guilty, and I'm also never going to let anyone make me feel guilty for anything.
Was this person like super close to you?
Yeah, like a friend. Yeah.
'Cause no, I was thinking, I don't know why I just thought about this, but like, do you feel like maybe not that specific person,
Yeah.
but certain people just hang out with you because of like, I wouldn't say cloud or like, I wouldn't say that, but like, they have you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they have like cause
An image
What
of
they
me?
benefit from
Yeah, like,
hanging
'cause
out
I
with you,
feel like
being
there's-
seen with you.
I feel like people just want to hang out for that specific reason. And even, I mean, if you're coming to get your brows done by me because of that, I don't care.
I go
But
to you for clout.
you know what I'm saying? You guys can come, but it's like, I feel like sometimes people do that, and it makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes because I feel like it's the friendship isn't organic.
Yeah.
The lunches are not organic. Like,
You sense that right away when
yeah, like
somebody's doing
I
that
sense
to you?
it a lot, and it's like I'm like,
Really?
that's why like most of the time the only people that I want to hang out with are my family, because I'm like, I know that girl, like boy, you're not gonna want to hang out with me because of that.
Really?
But yeah, a lot of friends, I feel like you can sense that, or a lot of people that want to be closer to you, like, are doing it for that reason, you know?
If we can all go in a circle and be completely honest with one another, what do you feel like people try to use you for or have used you for? If you could be honest, like, because I've experienced that too, where it doesn't feel natural, organic. I'm like, why am I here? Why are you here? What are we doing?
That's a good question.
Yeah. I feel like we've all felt that.
I feel like for me, I could go first. I think I don't require alcohol to be a good time and find somewhere fun to go. I think I'm the person you could go to where you're just like, I just want to dance. I just want to have fun.
Okay.
I just want to be around good vibes. And like sometimes I'm like the provider of that.
Oh, like you're giving that.
Like I
and they're
give that
taking.
energy and I'll be like, okay, I have a spot for us to go for that. Like nobody
can
ever
see
has
that.
to worry about making the plans. I will make the plans.
Yeah.
But like I've never actually felt like I've been taking advantage of that. But I do think I'm a go-to person for it.
I can see that 100%.
I don't think I've been taking advantage. If anything, they the ones driving me, so it's cool.
Oh, shit.
I'm not driving.
Girl, you flying, I'm buying.
But even with providing presents like that or providing a vibe, right? I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Don't you feel like, because I feel like in your place, like sometimes I feel like you're sucking all my goodness out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying, but I actually have never felt that, truthfully.
Do you think it's because you have good boundaries? Because I feel like out of all of us, you probably have the best. Me and Nestor are like trying to catch up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly, I've only felt like one person like sucked it out of me. It's just
What?
like somebody who wanted to like talk every day and just complain and like a pity party type thing.
Oh.
Just that, and that sucked the energy out of me.
Yeah.
But somebody who wants to just like, you know, I don't even want to say the term get loose, but like go out, get their mind off things, have fun. And that you don't even need alcohol for with
Right.
me. Cause like again, I'm not sober, but like I don't drink a lot, especially lately. Hello, in Vegas, I think I could count. I had 3 drinks the whole weekend.
Oh, wow.
Like I barely drink now,
Yeah.
and not for like a particular reason. I just don't feel the need to excessively drink. I feel like I'm a vibe sober, I'm a vibe lit, but I don't want to deal with the headache, the stomach ache, being
I think it comes to a
hungover.
point. Yeah, where you're
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
just,
that age.
So yeah, I think
Right, the age
I
does
think
affect
I'm like
us.
a good time provider. I'm a good vibe.
I can see that if I was like, okay, I need to go out, I
Yeah.
need a night out. Okay, I'm not pregnant anymore. I got a babysitter.
Yeah.
I
Call
can
me,
picture
girl. We going
myself
out.
calling you. But I think genuinely we're friends, so like it
Yeah.
wouldn't be like this random like
Right.
why is Selena calling me to go out? But yeah, I guess as long as you set that boundary and you don't feel like they're sucking the life out of you type
Yeah.
thing, or that they're using you,
Right.
like that. I think that makes it a difference
For sure.
Because I feel like you're down to go out too. If someone
Yeah.
calls you, you're probably like, if you can and you will,
Yeah.
you'll do it.
I
Pretty
don't.
much.
No?
With going out now, it's so easy for me to say no, which is crazy.
But that's good.
That's a skill set.
Because before it would be like yes, like it would
FOMO?
take
You wouldn't even think
it would
twice.
take nothing to convince me. Like we're gonna like just nothing really. And now
Yeah.
it's like it takes everything for me to go out.
Yeah. I love it. And what about for you two guys? If you were to say like one thing that
So many
you
things.
have
People wanna date like a lot of my girls for the straight guys. They want to date a lot of my girls.
because you roll with bad bitches.
Yeah, all the girls want to be posted on my social media so they could have social media presence.
Well,
or-
post us the fuck. I'm just kidding.
And I'm like,
Me and
girl,
Tati are
I don't
waiting.
even post.
I don't even
I
care.
don't even
I'm
post-
literally kidding. That's the weirdest thing I
I'm
ever
like,
heard.
our producer gets mad at me because I don't even post that. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't.
I
Wait,
mean,
so
that's true,
girls
though.
ask you post me on your
Like
social?
I could tell. Yeah, but I
That's
could.
fucking weird.
I
What?
could tell, and I could tell they're like some of them are trying to be like low key about it, but I'm like, I know what you're doing.
What do they want from that? To be like
Just
Social
followers?
media,
Just
social media,
followers?
yeah, social media presence. Like you know,
I've
whatever.
never heard that in my life.
Because a lot of times a lot of people have a lot of followers but they don't have like followers that have like a
Kind of influence presence.
yeah within themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Oh.
who's following, which I don't give a fuck. Like they're my friends, like or they're my fucking people, you know what I'm saying? Like these are people that I party with, I laugh with, shit like that. So to me it's not like, oh, it's this person that's following me, you know what I'm saying? Like it isn't that, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? To
Yeah.
me it's just like people that I see all the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Totally.
And then obviously like free stuff, when it
Free
was
stuff.
when it was the club, it was like cutting lines and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess people could probably say the same about you, right?
I guess
Like they could assume that like, oh, my girl works for Kiss FM.
Yeah, I mean, my
I'm gonna
number
go meet Cardi
one,
B.
my number one thing would be like concert tickets,
Or promotion.
or promotion. I don't get offended. I get offended when it's like I don't talk to you and
Yeah,
you're
you
like,
don't know
"Can I
me.
have tickets to Jingle Ball?" And I'm like, I haven't spoken to you
Who
since
are you?
last November.
You're not Tati, you're not Nestor. No, I was just
I
kidding.
know. Yeah, you guys do love to ask, but I don't mind. I see you every week.
What is that? Y'all do
I-
be
I-
asking
I'll be
me?
I'll ask
asking.
real quick.
I mean,
you
That's
guys
my
ask-
friend. No, I'm just
But I
kidding.
don't mind if I got it. I got it. If I don't, I literally don't. Like that's just what it is. And I used to feel so bad if I didn't
Wait,
have
Sueños
them.
is coming up. I'm just kidding. Sueños is
yo,
coming
Sueños
up.
is coming. So
Oh, I thought
anybody
you
who
said
wants to
Cruz is
sponsor
coming.
Paulina,
Sueños
throw in
is
2 more
coming.
tickets.
Nobody bothered Paulina. You know, that's
We got first dibs.
Oh my God, I'm
Never
screaming.
too shy at
See,
sueños.
see, and they own it though.
Exhibit
I
A.
love
No,
it.
just kidding.
And like, I don't mind if I got it. But again, back to the guilt. I used
Yeah.
to feel weirdly guilty if I couldn't provide that.
Wow.
And it was like, girl, like the fuck you feel guilty for? You think
Yeah.
people actually go home and like think about you when they're doing their day to day? Like,
Right.
no. I was like, you got it. Great. Be a blessing to others, but I don't always have it, and that's okay too. Because I'm also not Ticketmaster, so I'm like, if I don't have it, it's okay.
Yeah.
But if I can, of course I will. But I think that's a big one for me. And then number two, kind of it's just really like kind of stems from, I think, the guilt part. But it's like, I think prior to me having boundaries, right? Or prior to me not being a people pleaser, prior to me probably even, I would say pre-COVID, because I think COVID changed a lot for me, like a lot. I think it was constantly, I was a yes man, where it was like somebody would call and it's like I would like hop
They
to
knew.
it. They knew. So like, is that a form of being taken advantage of? Yes, it can be. And I think when I got into a relationship, a lot of people's panties were fucking they fucking creamed their panties. They were so mad. They were mad.
Like
they
that?
were mad.
Swampies?
I think so. They had swamp ass. Like I think a lot of people were very taken aback. And I it's funny because I still catch it to this day. And I used to feel like, oh my God, I'm that girl who changed in a relationship. Oh my God. And then I like had to wake myself up like, bitch, like you changed for fucking you. Like
Yeah.
it was time. It was time, girl, to put it down. Let people figure shit out on their own. You're not everyone's savior. You're not going to be driving everybody around. Like it's very interesting when like you do kind of step back and
Yeah.
fall back like that. And then you kind of see how people act. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's
Yeah.
wild.
Dude, it's so funny because like my friends and my family, like if I say like no or they hear that I say no to something, they're like, "Oh my God, you said no?
Really?
That's amazing. We
Oh.
love that for you." Like, hey, you know, I'm thinking of going out dancing this weekend. No, like I'm gonna take it easy. Like I need a rest. You're prioritizing rest. Like this is amazing for
Yeah.
you. You're not gonna stay after work for another basketball game and wait. No, oh my God, like.
I
it's
kind
so
of feel
funny.
that though for you. Like
Yeah.
I kind of agree with them
Yeah.
because you do it out of love, but you are an overextender.
So many people I think want me to sit my ass down instead of getting up. They're like, please sit.
I love seeing my friends sit down now. I'm always gonna be like hustle, like do your thing, like fucking to the top we go. But I love seeing my friends just sit down now. Like if they want to go home and like binge watch The Housewives after work, because maybe they're used to doing like 100 other things after work, and then I just
Yeah.
love seeing my friends do that. I'm not saying all the time, like low key, like. I love my friends to be go-getters, and I'll always like that's such a big part of me. But I just love seeing my friends sit their asses down. Sometimes it's like
Same.
it's nice. Like my best friend's like I work with him at iHeart, and he used to do everything. You tell him Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He'd drive from Tinley Park down here, and now he's like, I'm gonna just go home, and I'm just like, yes, Jason, yes.
I love that.
I do what your friends do.
What about Marco?
Yeah. What about you, Marco?
Well, I think for people who don't
Always
know
eat
everything,
candy. I'm just kidding.
don't know everything I do, yeah, pretty much candy, pinatas, things like that. They're like, oh, my birthday's coming up, or my kid's birthday, or can you do that or this? Most of the time, I legitimately like ignore them.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Can I have a
bro,
piñata for my birthday?
no. So,
See, boundaries.
and then most of the time, if you ask me like directly in person, I'll probably say no. But yeah,
Clearly, you know, just
and then people who are who know a little bit more about everything else, they typically it's like either like a connection or something like that of connecting two people who need to be connected for something. Typically, what it is.
So they like kind of think of you as like somebody who's got like who's plugged in certain,
So like networking, certain things,
Yeah.
and doing that.
and that bothers you like for the most part if you don't know them or
Like I'll
what their
do it.
motive
I'll
is.
do it if like I know them or if it could benefit me. But if it can't benefit me,
That was the Leoest shit I've ever heard.
That is Leo.
I'll do it if it benefits
How did he
me.
say it?
Yo, I'll do it if it benefits
I'll do it if it
That's the
That's
Leoest
my
shit I've
life
ever heard.
quote.
yeah. So if if I have no business with them, I'll just be like, oh yeah, I don't know anyone or can't help you. Sorry.
I've done that. Yeah, I mean, not like business, but yeah, it's just like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sad
so-
that I'm not getting a piñata for my birthday.
Sorry, Nestor. Maybe come on
Yeah.
time
Ooh,
and post my shit.
What?
post
Yo,
that
Nestor's
shit.
just gonna steal one of the ones on the ceiling.
I know one's
Oh, you can
missing.
take this one.
No.
One's missing next
I wanted a
week.
bra piñata.
Well,
The
just
logo?
like
That'd
your
be cute.
face, like brows.
That would be cool. No, like the emoji that I have on
Gotcha.
on Instagram. That would
That's
be
cool. We need a never too shy pinata.
We do. No, that's like crazy though. But see, we all like kind of have that of like feeling some type of way because I feel like people can have that power over you if you let them. And I think a lot of us, from what it sounds like, have some form of personal growth when it comes to that department. We glued up too, Nestor.
Wait, why do you say glued up?
Because I'm trying to say like you glowed up, but I don't know why I thought like the future presence, whatever. You're an English teacher. Presence tense, whatever.
Nah, that just don't make sense to me.
I thought I was onto something like,
Oh,
you
I get
glow
it.
up. You glued up.
Oh, like
yeah,
it already
no.
passed. Glow.
Oh, so we past tense.
Just be like,
That's what you're
You
trying
had
to
to glow
say.
up.
hello, glow up. That's all. Come on,
I support
glow
you.
up.
You know, it's like trying to make fudge happen. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my God! On Wednesdays we wear pink. I'm wearing pink.
You are wearing pink and
Yeah.
fetch.
wait, so am I Amanda side?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Just
Yeah, you're
Are
definitely.
you're Regina
Whoa,
George
I
then?
wanna be-
I'm
I
feel
Gretchen.
like-
am I Regina?
No, I
George?
feel like
like
you're
you're
Regina
Regina.
George.
I'm Regina George.
I'm Gretchen.
You're
I got the
Gretchen.
But I don't
secrets.
want to be Gretchen.
Oh my God! Is Marco
No,
Lindsay
No, you're
Lohan?
Karen, babe. And
You're
you are Lindsay
definitely-
Lohan.
You are definitely Amanda Seyfried.
No,
Yeah.
I'd rather be what's her name? What's her name with the black hair? That used to be her friend.
Janice?
Janice.
No,
Can I-
you're
can I be your-
sorry, boo. You're.
I'm
you're-
Janice.
Can I be
No.
the other one? Was it Ian?
The scum sucking. What did she say?
What's
So
her-
then, if
what's
that's
her
the case, I'm
guy's
Lindsay
name?
Lohan. So if we do it
no, I
as
wanna
the
be Lindsay. I
no,
don't
if
wanna
it's
be
the
Lindsay.
plastics, I'm Regina George. She's
No,
Gretchen.
I want to be Lindsay Lohan because
what's
I'm
her
so
name?
nice.
Karen.
I'm just so nice. I'm nice.
No, you're Karen. Karen's
Karen.
nice.
Definitely.
No,
Karen.
but she's
You're Karen,
too
babe.
stupid.
You're
Like,
Karen.
and
Did
I'm
you
not,
guys see the remake or no?
No.
No, I don't.
It's not good, but
I
the
think
girl
it's
who
good.
plays
Be.
Karen, no. The girl who plays Karen is really hot. She's hot.
Okay, so that's
I'm,
you.
I'm Karen back.
You're
I'm
Karen.
not
Karen.
I'm Lindsay
Regina
Lohan.
George has
No, she's too
curly
stupid.
hair
I don't want to
now.
be her.
She's not stupid.
She's
not
really
stupid.
Honestly,
She's
after
just-
after her role in that movie,
She-
I couldn't take her serious.
But she's taken on great roles
She
after
did,
that too.
but I couldn't take her serious. And me and one of my best friends at the time would argue about that. We would be like, "No, like I can't take her
intense.
serious. She's not a good actress."
Okay, either way, you're
So
Karen.
intense.
She's Gretchen. I'm Regina.
I'm Lindsay Lohan.
Fuck that.
Or I'm
I'm
Tina
Lindsay
Fey.
I'm not gonna
Lohan.
tell you what
I'm
I
Tina
am
Fey.
and who I'm not. And
Well, we decided.
Amazing. Well,
Yeah.
follow
I'm
the
just kidding.
social.
I'm
Tell us who you think we are, so we
yeah,
can stop
put it in the
fighting about
comments.
it.
Who's Regina? Who's Gretchen?
Right.
Who's
If
Karen?
if you guys
Who's
put me
who?
as Karen, I'm gonna be fucking mad, and you guys don't DM me.
Yeah,
Don't
Piss
DM
him
me.
off.
I'm
Don't
not
ask
posting
for no
it.
eyebrows.
We're gonna post just this clip with a poll,
that's right.
and
Follow
you guys
us
will tell us
at
Who's
Paulina Rowe
at Talk with Tati,
The bra, bro.
aka Karen.
and never too shy
Oh, shit.
pod. We love you. Let us know what you think.
Yes.
You are
Bye.
Regina.